before you start thinking of, oh, I want to get a mic, I want to go get a camera. If you've been stalling, this is your sign. This is your sign, like, stop playing, wake up. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Just Grace and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. And if it's not your first time, hi, you're welcome. I feel like there might be a number of you that want to do YouTube or maybe want to do YouTube later, and you know, this video is just to like guide you. I just want this to be like an introduction. I feel like now that I'm doing YouTube, I've been doing YouTube for almost a year now, and I feel like there's just so many things to it, you know, and I feel like with this knowledge that I have, I might as well just share it and help anyone who wants to come on this YouTube journey. So if you've been stalling, this is your sign. This is your sign, like, stop playing, wake up, stop playing, wake up. In today's video, I'm going to tell you what I think you should know, or questions I think you should answer before you start your YouTube channel in 2022. Before you start thinking of, oh, I want to get a mic, I want to go get a camera, you know, before you start getting into the nitty gritty and, you know, the intricacies of YouTube and all of that, these questions are very, very vital, because this is what will help you stay consistent. This is what will keep you going, when it gets tough, you get me? So yeah, let's jump into it. The first question you should ask yourself before you start a YouTube channel in 2022 is, why do I want to start this journey? Why do I want to start YouTube? Why do I want to start, you know, making videos? What is your why? Your why is very important. For me, for instance, I'm that kind of person who always loves to share. I love to share knowledge. I love to share things. If I listen to a song and it's amazing, I'm sharing it. And I feel like over the years, I've been that person who has committed herself to knowledge, to growing. So I feel like all these things that I've learned, I want to share. I want a medium where I'll be able to share non-stop, you know, and YouTube is like a perfect platform. So that was one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel. So you need to have a why for starting your YouTube channel. Some people's reason is to make money, and it might not be the best reason, but at least it's a reason. So you need to have a why. A strong why is very key. Why do I want to start this YouTube channel? The second question you need to answer is, what is my content going to be about? What is my content going to be about, and is it sustainable? I feel like in this regard, it kind of relates to what your niche is. You know, what is your niche? There's different niches, if that's a word. There's beauty. Beauty is very popular. There's comedy. There's lifestyle. There's food. There's dating and relationships. There is faith. There is personal development. You know, there is marriage. There's so many, you know, so many. So you need to, you know, answer what your content is going to be about. What interests you? And not just what interests you, what interests others. And you need to ask yourself if it is sustainable. Is it something that you can keep on creating content on? But I don't think that should really be a big deal, because along the way you can change. Because I've seen people who start out on this YouTube journey, maybe they start out with like beauty and making makeup videos, or they start out with like making jokes or whatever, and they cross over to another, you know, part of their lives. They advance in life and their interests completely change. So it's not like this is what you must do, but it's good to have an idea of what your content is going to be about. It's very good to have an idea, and not just have the idea. I'm going to give you a bonus tip here. You can start out your first YouTube video introducing yourself and what your channel is going to be about, and then you can be completely blank, like, oh my god, and start panicking. What is my next video going to be about? Like, that has happened to me. So before you even like start the YouTube journey, you need to settle what your content is going to be, and then go a step further and write out maybe like 10 to 20 topics. I promise you, out of those topics you've written down, you might only end up using like 3 or 4 or 5 of them, but it's good to write it down so that it kind of keeps you stable and you don't just drop a video and then disappear into thin air. You know, YouTube requires consistency. The third question that you want to answer, this one is a big one. Do I have the time for YouTube? Do I have the time for YouTube? See, YouTube requires time, and let me explain how. From you thinking about what video you want to put out, to you actually setting your phone or your camera, to you recording the video like I'm doing now, to you editing the video, to you uploading the video up onto YouTube. No, it's even different. When you edit the video, you have to save the video to your phone, and then you have to now upload the video on YouTube, and then you have to do your thumbnail. Thumbnail is that picture, that what comes up first, like that's what you see before you click the video. Yeah, that picture, that's a thumbnail. Before you think of your title, you know, fill in the description, and maybe adding cards and end screens, all of that. All these things I just said, depending on who you are and how fast you are, it can take you 6 to 14 hours just to go through one video. So you need to ask yourself, do I have the time for YouTube? It requires time, it requires hard work. You need to sit down to edit videos. You need to be patient, because sometimes when you want to upload a video onto YouTube, it takes hours. It takes hours depending on how good your network is, depending on how large the file is. And one of the keys to growing your channel, if you don't show up on YouTube, if you're not consistent, if you're not showing up regularly, your channel will be stagnant. There will be no growth at all. So you need to ask yourself if you have the time, if you can commit the time to YouTube. The fourth question that you need to answer before you start your YouTube channel in 2022 is, who is my target audience? Who is my target audience? You need to know who you're creating your videos for. For example, if you're a nursing mom and the kind of videos you're creating is in that regard, definitely it's people that are also nursing or about to get into that stage that are going to be watching your videos. So you need to know who your target audience is. For me, for instance, when I was starting out YouTube, I knew that I wanted to target the youths. I wanted to target people between the ages of 18 down to like 30. You know, I feel like they're the ones that would find my content most relatable. You know, someone in their 60s, I talk a lot about dating and relationships, so someone in their 60s might not necessarily find that content useful to them. So I knew what my target audience was going to be. So you need to know who your target audience is going to be, and you need to have them in mind when you're creating your videos. So that's very important. The fifth question that you want to ask yourself when you're starting a YouTube channel is, what value am I bringing? What value am I bringing? There's something I found, and it's a principle in life. You know, the world operates on a reward system, and it's not just for, they're not just going to reward you for nothing. You need to provide value of some sort. You need to provide value before you can get a reward. Do you get me? So the same way it is on YouTube. What value are you bringing to your audience? You need to ask yourself, am I, you know, educating them on something? Am I bringing awareness on something? Am I helping them, you know, learn how to do something? Am I helping them, you know, make their relationships, you know, better? Am I helping them to grow spiritually? Am I helping them grow money? Am I making them laugh? That's value. If you're making people laugh, that is serious value. To know what exactly you're doing that nobody else is doing, or at least you're doing it a different way. There's so many people on YouTube that's already doing exactly what it is that you plan to do. You need to know what, you know, extra thing you're bringing to the table. What value are you bringing to the table? So yeah, that's the fifth and final question that you want to ask yourself. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to stop here. But if you want me to go into the intricacies of creating a video, if you want to know how to actually start a YouTube channel, if you want to know, you know, how to do your banners, how to do thumbnails, the apps that I use to edit videos, if you want to know, you know, everything about YouTube, if you want to know microphone, you know, if you can use your phone, how to set your phone camera to record videos on your channel, all those kind of things, let me know in the comment section, and then I'll just do it into series and I'll give it to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I don't take it for granted. If you've watched up to this point, you're an OG. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe down below, turn on the bell notification so that you know anytime I put out a new video. And you can comment down below if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any questions to ask. I will definitely answer in my next video. All right guys, thank you, see you, bye.